The Q3 has been a dominant player in its segment here in India for years and years and really opens a generous window into the world of luxury SUVs in the country. And while of course there has been the Audi Q2 in the past, it is really the Q3 that opens up the innings for the German brand here in our country. Little wonder then that the wait for the newest Q3 in the country has been anxious, pensive, as well as eager, all in equal measure. And finally, the latest 2022 Audi Q3 is here with us. You're watching HT Auto, I'm your host Shubhadeep, and in today's episode, we're taking you through some of the big highlights, balancing between the good and the not so good of this car right here. The Q3 continues to have just the right proportions, ideal for tight city roads as well as for a dominating road presence. The imposing front grille, sleek cut headlights all add to the appeal. But Audi seriously needs to rethink its archaic alloy design, seen also in some of its higher end models. Inside, the Q3 has a spacious cabin as long as it is a small family. For four, this SUV is ideal. Plenty of headroom and decent leg space. The floor hump and restricted rear middle seat though force us to cut points. The boot space, however, complete with the powered tailgate, is impressive. The seats are largely comfortable and the front two get electronic adjust with memory function. Side bolstering is limited though, which is a slight miss. The rear seats can be reclined for added comfort. Audi doesn't go in all guns blazing in terms of features, and frankly, whether that's good or not depends on personal preferences. A 10.1-inch central screen, Audi virtual cockpit, panoramic sunroof, wireless phone charging, all are at par for the course. There is also enough space for knickknacks. Many of the rivals though boast of a glitzy cabin that can be engaging or overbearing in equal measure. The drive is where the Q3 truly excels. The 2-litre turbo petrol motor and the Quattro all-wheel drive are the starry highlights here. This Audi drives like a comfort SUV like no other Q, able both on high-speed stretches and nifty on turns. The slightly light steering still has plenty of feedback, while the gearbox ticks the right numbers regardless of drive modes and the drive mood. The Q3 renews its rivalry against the likes of the Mercedes GLA, the BMW X1 and the XC40 from Volvo. This car starts at around Rs 43 lakh and goes up to a cool 50.39 lakh before taxes kick in. On its own, it definitely has the looks of an SUV and deserves the Q in the Q3. It is fun to drive and spacious enough for 4 passengers with a very generous cargo space. It isn't exactly loaded to the brim as far as features are concerned, but even in that regard, it ticks most of the boxes right. What do you make of the Audi Q3? Do let us know in this episode though. That's all the time we have. Once again, thank you for watching.